Hello everyone and welcome again to Fusion Harvest Homestead. Today we're celebrating Memorial Day in honor of everyone who has served our country, and we're going to make today a cheesecake cake that is going to be red, white, and blue. So right now we're going to work on the white part of the cake, which is just cheesecake. So I have here my bowl. I have here 1/3 of heavy whipped cream. I have here a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'm going to use also 1/3 of sour cream, 2 farm fresh eggs from our chickens. I have 2/3 sugar. I'm going to use, just for this part, the white one, I'm going to use 2 8-ounces of cream cheese and a pinch of salt. All right, to begin, we're going to preheat the oven to 325. And we're going to put a pan that is 9 by 13. Fill it halfway with water and put it in the last rack of the oven. All right, let's get started by mixing everything up. All right, guys, so for the vanilla cheesecake part of the cake, we're first going to open our cream cheese and we're going to mix. I put them in order. So first, we're going to make sure that the cream cheese that we mix using our electric mixer right here is smooth. So maybe around about like 1 to 2 minutes, more or less. All right, now I put both 2 8-ounces cream cheese in my bowl. I'm going to connect my mixer. And I'm going to go ahead and whip my cream cheese for 1 to 2 minutes until it's smooth. All right, now it's been about a minute or two. I'm going to help out here with my spatula. Now we're going to add a pinch of salt. This is literally a pinch of salt. And we're going to add the 2/3 cup of sugar. And now we're going to mix it. Make sure that it is mixed well. And now we're going to add 1 farm fresh egg at a time. We're going to mix that one in. Until smooth. We're going to go ahead and add the last egg. Now we're going to mix that one in too. Make sure it's nice and smooth. So make sure it is nice and smooth. And now we're going to add our 1/3 cup of whipped cream. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're also going to add 1/3 cup of sour cream. All right, and now we're going to mix this in. Now that we have added all of our ingredients, we're going to get your springform pan. You're going to spray nonstick oil on the pan. Then you're going to put parchment paper to stick it to the pan. And then you're going to spray again. So now let's put in our batter into the pan. Now that you have put your batter into the springform pan, we're going to put the cheesecake into the oven for 45 minutes. All right, we'll be back after the 45 minutes. Hey everyone, and welcome back. At 45 minutes, we removed completely the cheesecake from the oven, and we have 6 minutes left. We let it cool here on the rack for about an hour. So in 6 minutes, we're going to put the pan and the cheesecake in the freezer and wait until tomorrow morning to continue. Right now, we're going to do our red and blue side of the cake. We have here gel paste, red gel paste, and sky blue gel paste, but I'm going to mix it with a little bit of black to see if I can get the blue a little darker. We have here 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 3 farm fresh eggs, 1/2 cup of unsalted butter, 1 cup and a half of sugar. All right, we're gonna start mixing ingredients in and let's get started. All right, we just mixed the flour, the baking powder, and the salt together. Now we're going to preheat the oven to 350. In the other bowl, we're going to mix together my 3 fresh farm eggs, 1.5 cups of sugar, and 1/2 cup of butter, unsalted butter to be exact. All right, so now we put the eggs into the mixture, and we're going to make sure to mix it in very well. Now that we have mixed the eggs inside well with the butter and the sugar, now we're going to mix our dry ingredient with the water ingredients gradually while we mix as well. All right, now we're going to mix 1 cup of milk and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. But in all honesty, I like a little more vanilla. Now we're going to mix those ingredients together as well. Now we're going to bring back the other bowl, and we're going to divide the batter and put half of the batter in here. All right, now that I have divided both batters, now I'm going to put a tiny bit of black. And now I'm going to put in blue. All right, now that I have the blue mixed in, now red. All right, now that we have mixed in the red, it's not as red as I wish it would be, but here we have the blue and the red. And now we're going to put oil, non-stick oil spray on the pan, and then we're going to put the parchment paper on. And then we're going to put the batter Now we're going to do the same with the blue batter. All right, so now that we have both layers here on the pans, we're going to put it in the oven for about 25 to 35 minutes, checking with a toothpick in the center of each layer to make sure that nothing comes out, meaning that it's ready. And then we're going to put it in the freezer with the cheesecake. And then we'll come back in the morning and finish off our cake. All right, everyone, it's morning now, so good morning. Now we're going to make the frosting, and we're going to mix half a cup of butter, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 5 cups of powdered sugar, a half teaspoon of vanilla extract, and 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk, and a pinch of salt. All right, let's get started. All right, everyone, now that we have finished our frosting, I got all 3 of my layers out from the freezer, the red, the blue, and the cheesecake. All right, first we're going to start by putting the red layer in a plate, pan, or whatever, and then you can put some cream cheese on the plate to help the layer to not slip when you're trying to put the frosting on top. All right, so let's get started. now we're going to put frosting all over the cake for the one time, which is called a crumb coat. So it's a thin layer of frosting. Then we're going to put it in the freezer for a few minutes, have the frosting thicken up a little bit, and then we're going to finish it off with another coat of frosting. All right, now we're gonna put it on the freezer for a few minutes and we'll be back. Hey everyone, so we just got the cake out of the freezer. We have the frosting, we have blueberries and strawberries here. We have whipped cream and my knife that I'm going to help with spreading the frosting on. All right, we're gonna make another coat of frosting on the cake, and then we're going to make the American flag with blueberries and strawberries. All right, let's get to it. All right, so we had finished the frosting on our cake, and now we're going to decorate it. All right, let's go. I hope everyone enjoyed this recipe. I will put in the description below where I got the recipe from. And yeah, I hope everyone like, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great Memorial Day.